Hey everyone, Rick from European Motors here. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be looking at the Ferrari 488, apparently GTO. Have you heard about this? Now, if you know, Ferrari has their mid-mounted engine V8, which is kind of their most popular model that they sell. And starting with the whole lineage, of course, the 308, moving up to the 328, 348, 355, 360, moving to the 430, and then finally the Italia 458 and the 488. All of these models became more aggressive, more technologically advanced, and starting with the 360, we had a very special model called the 360 Challenge Stradale. Now this is the Ferrari 360 Challenge Stradale. What they did was take the regular 360 and made it lighter, put more horsepower in it, stiffened the suspension, basically made it more of a race car. They made it the most race car they could, with it being legal to road standards. And so again, this car was the epitome of a race car on the road, and it was kind of a shocker when it came out because people were really amazed, really loved the car. And then of course they move on down the line. When the 430 came out, they decided, well, let's do the same thing. Let's make a lighter, faster, sportier, stiffer car. And they came out with the 430 Scuderia. Now, you know Michael Schumacher, the F1 racer, he had big influence into what they did to the car, and so we have this one. Then of course we moved on to the Italia 458 Italia, and then the special model, same thing, lighter, more advanced race car, more aggressive. They call this the Speciale. So all of them Stradale, then we go to Scuderia and Speciale. However, we are now with the 488. This is the current car, and they gotta do the same thing. They're gonna make a lighter, faster, more race version oriented car, and they have to think, what are they gonna do to the car? Now a lot of people are saying again that this car will be known as a 488 GTO, but we're not sure. Of course, this image here is of the 458 Speciale. However, if you think about it, something has to be noted. This car is going to be competing with the Lamborghini Huracan Performante with the 911 GT2 RS. The 911 GT2 RS has 700 horsepower. So this car has to have something in that range. That's similar or basically the same as the Aventador, the Lamborghini Aventador. And so this is going to be a crazy, quick, and super fast car. And so, like I said, it's going to have more power, less weight, and stiffened suspension. So hopefully we're going to see more news on this car. What do you think? Should they name it the GTO? Because the GTO goes back to, of course, the racing heritage. However, with all these S names, it would be nice to keep the S name lineage going with the 488. What do you guys think? Of course, this model will be turboed, unlike the previous ones. Of course, all of these three were not turboed, and this will be forced induction. So what do you think about that? We'll love to know in the comments. We'll see you all next time, and don't forget to drive safe.